good evening. Find a comfortable space and let the noise of the day fade into the background. Tonight, we visit a city that exists in the hour between sunset and true darkness, the city of balanced lights. Here, in a narrow alley that only appears when lamplight hits the mist just right, there is a small shop with a sign that reads, Elara's Exchange, Shadows and Sunbeams. Its keeper, Elara, was neither old nor young. Her hair held the gray of dawn and the gold of afternoon. She was the shadow merchant, and her trade was delicate. People would come, carrying something intangible in their hands. A baker hunched with the shadow of yesterday's failures, a dense, dark smoke. A child carefully holding the delicate, frost-like shadow of a first lie. Elara would listen, then offer a fair exchange. For the baker's heavy failure, she gave a sunbeam of a future success, warm as fresh bread. For the child's frosty lie, she gave a moonbeam of gentle truth, cool and forgiving. Her shelves held countless glass bottles. One swirled with the shadow of unspoken love, deep burgundy. Another glowed with the sunbeam of sudden courage, bright gold. The rule was simple. You could only trade a shadow for a light, or a light for a shadow. The city's emotional balance depended on it. One evening, a young artist named Leo arrived. He didn't carry a shadow, but a light. It was the brilliant, blinding beam of perfect inspiration. It was so bright it hurt to look at, so intense it cast everything else into deep, paralyzing shadow. "I cannot work," Leo whispered. "This light shows me the perfect masterpiece in my mind, but my hands can only make flawed things. It doesn't illuminate, it blinds." Elara understood. An unbearable light could be as heavy as the darkest shadow. "What would you trade it for?" she asked. "I don't know," he said. "Maybe a softer light." Elara browsed her shelves, but shook her head. A softer version of the same light would still cast the same cruel shadows. You do not need a different light. You need a companion for it. She went to a dusty corner and retrieved not a bottle, but a blank canvas. Then she did something unprecedented. She took Leo's blinding beam, and using a prism made of held breath, she split it. The white light fractured into 1,000 colored strands. She didn't bottle them. Instead, she wove them onto the canvas with the shadow of a gentle doubt. A soft, gray pigment that gave the colors shape, depth, and contrast. What emerged was not a perfect, singular image, but a beautiful, evolving tapestry of trying. It showed potential, not perfection. It contained the blue of a half-remembered sky and the green of a growing idea. "It is not a masterpiece," Leo said, his voice full of awe. "It is something better," Elara replied. "It is a beginning. Some lights are too fierce to hold alone. They need the shadow of patience to give them form. Take this. Your perfect light is not gone. It is now made useful." Leo left, carrying the tapestry, his heart feeling spacious for the first time. Elara placed the now empty canvas back on the shelf, a smile on her lips. The most important exchange was not about removing darkness or hoarding light. weave them together into something true. And for you, dear listener, as you drift to sleep, remember this: your brightest inspirations and your softest doubts are not enemies. They are threads, waiting for your gentle hands to weave them into the unique and growing story of you. Let them coexist. Rest now in the gentle balance of your own becoming.